From this little girl who has nothing in a town that girls were not allowed even to walk in the streets, to a girl playing in the national team and representing her country everywhere around the world, it's just a message of hope and message of the impossible is possible. My name is Honey Thaljieh and I'm Corporate Communications Manager for FIFA. The difficulties that I have faced growing up in Palestine actually was extraordinary, because not only the political situation that I have to go through, surrounded by walls and restrictions and barriers growing up in a war zone, but also the cultural and social barriers, being a Palestinian, Arab, Christian woman and playing football in a society that believes that football is for men, for boys and not for girls. The minute that I started to play this game in the narrow streets of Bethlehem, I had to face so many challenges in that regards. Most of them is my father was absolutely against it. I get punished, I get to stay in the corner for an hour or two because he thinks that I was doing something wrong. And that was my struggle, but in the end, I didn't give up. He gave up. At the beginning, it was difficult for them to accept a girl playing football, obviously. But when they saw that I'm very good in the game, I play well, I scored, so they started to fight who will have me in their team. And now, if you look back, my father is very proud at the moment, because for me, football was not just a game. It started to become much more than that. And about empowerment, about self-esteem, about identity, about recognition, and about changing images and empowering women, not only in Palestine, but all around the world. We started 2003, actually after the second Intifada, the uprising against the occupation, and we only started with 4 players. You know, at the beginning it was so hard to convince the girls and their parents, and especially in a patriarchal society, women are limited in their choices. They will get married and then they have to serve the husband and take care of their brothers, their fathers, etc. We pushed the federation, we pushed the community. The newspapers started to cover our story. They started to interview us. So there was awareness around the women's game. And that's why we started to see more girls coming, more girls joining, because they saw that this is a window to the outside world, an opportunity to have a better life in a situation that we almost lost hope in. And that's why if you compare the situation from 2003 until now we have hundreds of girls playing football. We have 4 national women's football teams. We have 19 women's football clubs in Palestine. The whole mindset has changed, and people are more open about the women's game and the participation of girls in football. We have a saying in the Palestinian community: we are like mountains, cannot be moved by winds. No matter how the circumstances are around us, the difficulties, we always find a way to find a better future, regardless of your gender, nationality, ethnicity, where you come from, your color, religion, etc., etc. If you dream big and you're determined and you work hard to make your dreams come true, nobody, nothing in the world can stop you.